Sup?
Sup?
So we're back out here for another training session.
Yep.
How was your training last night with the team?
Good.
Yeah, what'd you guys do?
We did some 2v1s, a game, and we had to run around the corner.
And you had your exercise this morning. How was that?
Good.
And so you got 2 new balls today. Because you keep losing them, right?
Yep.
So you're pretty happy about that as well?
Kind of.
Why?
Well, kind of not either. Because I paid $20.
Yeah. But you're pretty lucky to get pocket money, aren't you?
Yeah.
What kit do you have on?
They're gonna wear this. This is gonna be the new Portugal kit, and there's another red and green one, kind of like the same Portugal one.
You've got that too, eh?
Yep.
Nice. What's the plan for training today? Anything different or the same stuff?
Just gonna be the same stuff.
What do you think about that?
I don't mind.
What do you mean you don't mind?
Like, I don't really care what training we do. I just want to get better and stuff. So guys, we've just finished my training.
How did you find that training?
Wet, and I need to work on my shooting thing.
But what about everything else? How did you feel although that went?
Passing, not that good. Dribbling, I reckon I was decent.
So I guess this really just comes back to the conversation we had before, when you're saying you want to do tricky stuff and do other things, right?
Yeah, I still need to work on some other stuff, like the basics.
Yeah, and that's the thing is you may be able to step over or whatever, but how are you even going to have the ball if you can't even dribble? How are you going to have the ball if you can't receive a pass?
Yeah.
How are you going to help your team by learning how to step over when you can't pass the ball accurately to someone in a better position than you?
No, doesn't. The basics are the most important thing.
Do you truly believe that though, or do you just think just because I said it?
No, I think it is because you actually use it a lot of the times. You don't really use tricky stuff.
So do you understand why at 8 years old, those are the things that, like, I prefer you to focus on?
Yeah.
And do I make you focus on anything, like, outside of our training?
No.
So do you feel like you can learn all that other stuff in your own time?
Yes.
But would you prefer me to teach you that stuff, or do you want to learn? What I mean is, do you want me to spend my time with you that I'm able to spend with you, where I can help, where I can pass the ball with you, where I can watch your technique with shooting and watch your dribbling? Or would you prefer me to spend my time with you learning tricks and stuff?
I would rather you helping me like learn my technique and pass with me.
Because you know it's your decision, you know that, right?
Yeah.
It's not for me to decide. Like, I'm just here to help. So I think it's important, like, if for anyone watching this as well, you know, like, that the message be sent from you, not from me.
Yeah.
So what do you have to say about the training that you do and the things that we do at training, considering you spoke about it earlier and now you can speak about it after realizing, like, man, I can't even pass the ball straight, or I can't even touch the ball properly within the box, or things like that?
Yeah, so my message is like, until you've like got the basics perfect, like, not all the time, but like most of the time, so you kind of have to like master all the basics, then you can move on.
But do you think that applies to you too?
Yes, I do.
So is that your message for yourself as well?
Yes.
And so do you look at training like this a lot better now that you can see? Because we see it a lot, right?
Yeah.
It's not just today, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have you been having trouble passing the ball like 2 meters away?
Yeah.
Like, you can't consistently pass it within like a meter box, right?
Yeah.
From 2 meters away. Would you say that's good enough? For your standard, not for anyone else's, for your own. Are you okay that you can't pass the ball straight into a 1 meter by 1 meter box 2 meters away?
No.
So what do you want to do about it, I guess, is the question.
I want to like make sure it's like I'm doing good with it, like mastering the basics, like I said.
Yeah. Because remember, you're 8, right?
Yeah, I still have double my age to go.
Well, you have a lot of years left to learn other things.
Yeah.
But learning other things is going to be a lot easier if you know how to do the main things, like, properly.
The like stuff that you do most of the time.
Yeah, so there's a lot of passing in football, eh?
Yeah, that's like, if there's like 100 passes or more in like one half.
So if there's a lot of passes, there's also a lot of touches too, eh?
Yeah.
So those two are very, very important things, I'd say.
Receiving the ball and passing the ball.
Yeah. And so we call those the fundamentals.
Yeah, because the fundamentals like means the basics.
Yeah.
It's just another word for it.
Yeah, it pretty much means like the most fundamental parts to play the game.
Yeah.
So if you can do the fundamentals really well, you can play the game really well.
Yeah.
Alright, so you excited for jiu-jitsu now?
Yep.
Are you going to get submitted again?
Hell no.
But if you do, it's okay, you know that, right?
But I'm definitely not making sure I do.
Yeah, but also you have to remember that you're there to train and you're there to practice.
Yeah, I'm not there to be angry like...
But not just that. What I mean is if you're in a bad position and you need to tap, I think it's very important that you know you should tap.
Yeah.
You shouldn't just go along with it just to try go as long as you can while you're getting choked and you know you're not going to get out of it, right?
Yeah.
So if someone has you in an Americana, you don't want them to break your arm before you tap, right?
Yeah.
So it's very important that you tap.
Because those things could really hurt you and maybe kill you.
It's not going to happen.
The choke could.
Yeah, but listen, you're not going to let it go that far.
Yeah.
It's just important to know when to just, tap. So, yeah. Alright, let's go.
We out. Peace.